5 friends are driving together at the start of the film. They're on their way to a concert. The main character, Aaron, is with them. While they're driving through Texas, a strange girl suddenly appears on the road. They think she's in trouble, so they stop the van to help her. They ask her, "What happened? Are you okay?" But the girl doesn't answer. She just keeps walking. Aaron gets out and goes to her. The girl keeps mumbling, "He's a bad man." The friends think she must be confused or scared, so they let her get in the van with them. As they drive past an old slaughterhouse, the girl suddenly warns them, "You're going the wrong way." She tries to grab the wheel and make them stop. The driver slams on the brakes. The girl starts crying and says again, "He's a bad man. He killed everyone. You're next." Before anyone can react, she pulls out a gun, puts it in her mouth, and shoots herself. The friends are terrified and get out of the van. They stand there in shock, not knowing what to do with the dead body. The friends argue about what to do. Should they call the police or not? After talking it over, they decide they should tell the police what happened, but they have no idea that they're about to make a huge mistake. They see a gas station up ahead and pull in. They tell everything to the woman who runs the gas station. She says she'll call the police for them. Then she tells them, "You'll have to go to the old mill. The sheriff will meet you there." The friends feel uneasy about it, but they don't have any other choice, so they drive to the mill. But when they get there, there's no police officer waiting for them. Instead, they find the mill is completely abandoned. They wait for a while, hoping the sheriff will show up. Suddenly, they see something moving in the shadows. When they check it out, they find a little boy hiding there. The kid tells them, "The sheriff won't come here. He's at his house." So Erin and one of her friends ask the boy for directions and decide to go to the sheriff's house. When they reach it, they find an old man inside instead. The old man tells them, "This isn't the sheriff's house, but I can help you call him. Only the girl can come inside though." Erin's friend waits outside while she goes in and tells the old man what happened. The old man says he'll call the sheriff. When the sheriff finally answers, he says, "I'll be there in about 30 minutes. Erin gets ready to leave, but the old man asks her to help him with something first. While Erin is helping the old man, her friend outside gets worried because she's taking too long. He decides to go in after her. He starts looking for Erin in the dark house. Suddenly, Leatherface, the terrifying killer, sneaks up behind him and hits him with a hammer. He drags the unconscious friend into a hidden room. When Erin comes back outside, she sees her friend is gone. She thinks maybe he went back to the mill, so she goes there too. But when she looks around, he's nowhere to be found. She and the other friends search the mill but don't find any sign of him. While searching, they find some old family photos in the car. One of the photos is of the hitchhiker girl who shot herself, but there's still no sign of their missing friend. Worried and desperate, Erin and her friend go back to the old man's house to look for him again. They see the old man sitting outside. Erin distracts him by asking questions while her friend sneaks into the house to search. Inside, the boy searches every room until he finds one filled with human skin hanging from the ceiling. Horrified, he hears a noise behind him. Erin comes in too, and they both realize they're not alone. The old man catches them and yells, "Come on, boy, bring it!" Right then, Leatherface appears, revving up his chainsaw. Erin and her friend try to run. Erin escapes, but Leatherface catches her friend. He chops off the boy's foot and drags him to the basement, hanging him on a meat hook. Leatherface pours salt on the wound to make it hurt more, then wraps the foot in paper. It's then revealed that Leatherface has skinned the boy's face and is making a mask out of it. When he takes off his old mask, his real face looks monstrous and sickening. Meanwhile, Erin runs to the mill and jumps into the van. She starts the engine, terrified and desperate to escape. Erin tries to start the van to get away, but it won't start. While she's struggling with it, the police officer shows up. Seeing him makes Erin feel a little safer at first. But when the sheriff searches their van, he finds some drugs and gets angry. He makes Erin and her 2 friends get out of the van and lie face down on the ground as punishment. Then he forces Erin's friend, Morgan, to get in the car with him. While driving, the sheriff orders Morgan to act out how the hitchhiker girl killed herself. He hands Morgan the gun and forces him to put it in his mouth. Morgan is terrified. The sheriff even tells him to pull the trigger, but Morgan hesitates. Morgan gets a moment to fight back. He points the gun at the sheriff and pulls the trigger, but nothing happens. The gun isn't loaded. The sheriff laughs and drives away, taking Morgan and the van keys with him. He brings Morgan straight to Leatherface's house. Back at the broken down van, Erin tries over and over to get it running. She finally gets the engine to start, but as she tries to drive, she realizes the tires have been removed. She and her other female friend can't believe what's happening. Then Leatherface shows up, roaring his chainsaw. Erin's friend panics and runs from the van. Leatherface chases her through the dark. She tries desperately to escape, but Leatherface catches her and kills her brutally with the chainsaw. Horrified, Erin watches her friend die right in front of her. She also notices that Leatherface is now wearing the face of her other missing friend, the one they couldn't find earlier. Seeing him in that mask makes Erin feel sick and terrified. Leatherface charges toward Erin next. She jumps out of the van and runs for her life. Leatherface keeps coming after her. While running, Erin spots a camper van nearby and bangs on the door for help. A woman and her teenage daughter let her inside. Erin frantically tells them about Leatherface, hoping they'll help. But the young woman calmly says, "Leatherface is a good boy. He just has a skin disease that makes his face look scary. He wouldn't hurt anyone otherwise." She hands Erin a cup of tea to calm her down. Erin asks if they have a phone she can use to call for help. They lie and say, "Sorry, we don't have a phone." But Erin notices family photos in the trailer. She recognizes the girl from the road. Erin realizes something is very wrong. Just then, the phone in the trailer starts ringing. Erin watches as the older woman answers it and talks to someone. Erin feels trapped. She sees the baby girl sitting on the mother's lap and tries to leave, but she suddenly collapses. They had drugged her tea. It's then revealed that this mother and daughter are working with Leatherface. They trick people, lure them in, and then help kill them. They explain that the hitchhiker girl's family was murdered the same way. The girl escaped once, but couldn't survive and ended up killing herself on the road. When Erin wakes up, she's still in the creepy house. The entire twisted family is gathered around her. It's finally clear. They're all Leatherface's relatives. Leatherface's mother explains that he was born with a terrible skin disease that ruined his face. He was bullied and mocked for it his whole life. That's why the family stayed hidden and hated everyone else. Leatherface grabs Erin and drags her into the basement. The basement is full of terrifying, bloody things. While she's down there, Erin finds Morgan. He's still alive, but in terrible shape. Erin tries to free her friend who's hanging on the meat hook, but she can't get him loose, and moving him only makes his pain worse. Her friend begs Erin to end his suffering. At first, Erin doesn't want to do it, but she knows it's the only way to help him. With tears in her eyes, she comforts him and then stabs him, putting him out of his misery. As she moves deeper into the basement, Erin finds Morgan lying in an old bathtub. He has a huge hole in his back where he's been hooked before. It's a shocking sight for Erin. She helps Morgan out of the tub. Suddenly, the young boy they met earlier appears, but he's not there to hurt them. He wants to help them escape. Together, Erin, Morgan, and the boy try to sneak out, but Leatherface spots them and starts coming after them with his chainsaw roaring. The boy helps them find a way out while Leatherface gets closer and closer. Morgan manages to get outside, but Leatherface grabs Erin by the foot and tries to drag her back. The boy fights Leatherface just long enough for Erin to break free, and she sprints outside too. Erin and Morgan run until they reach an old cabin in the woods. They hide inside, but Leatherface keeps hunting them. He follows them to the cabin. Erin hides Morgan in one spot and then hides herself in another. As Leatherface stomps around looking for them, rats crawl over Erin where she's hiding. She stays as quiet as she can while the rats squeak and scurry. It seems like Leatherface gives up and leaves. Erin starts to think they might be safe, but suddenly Leatherface comes up behind her. He's about to slice her with the chainsaw when Morgan leaps out to save her. He fights Leatherface off for a moment, but Leatherface catches Morgan again and hooks him like before. Terrified, Erin runs for her life with Leatherface chasing her. She pushes through the dark woods until she comes to a fence. She climbs over just in time. Leatherface's foot gets stuck in the fence, and his chainsaw slices into his own leg, injuring him badly. Erin stumbles onto the road and tries to wave down a passing car, but the driver sees her and just keeps going. She has no choice but to run. She runs until she finds the old slaughterhouse and hides inside. Leatherface limps after her, furious. Erin hides inside a huge hanging piece of meat, but Leatherface cuts right through it with his chainsaw. Erin escapes and hides in a metal locker, clutching a cleaver. When Leatherface flings open the door, Erin attacks him. She hacks at his arm over and over until she cuts his hand clean off. Leatherface drops to the ground, screaming in pain. Covered in blood, Erin stumbles out onto the road and flags down a truck driver. He sees how terrified she is and lets her climb in. But as they drive away, Erin realizes they're heading straight for the gas station, the same place where it all began. Erin begs him to turn around, saying, "You're going the wrong way." But he doesn't listen. When they arrive at the gas station, Erin knows she has to act fast. She looks through the window and sees the baby girl inside, the one whose family was killed before. When the people inside turn their backs, Erin grabs the baby and runs. The truck driver checks his truck, but Erin isn't there either. She's already hiding in a parked car. When the trucker finds her, Erin slams the car into gear and runs him over. She doesn't just stop there. She reverses and crushes him again, making sure he's dead. With the baby safe in her arms, Erin drives away from the gas station. Suddenly, Leatherface appears one last time, chainsaw in hand, screaming in rage. Erin doesn't stop. She floors the gas and speeds away, escaping his reach. Leatherface stands in the road, furious, watching as Erin and the baby disappear into the night. Erin has survived, and so has the innocent baby girl. The nightmare is finally over. The movie ends with Erin driving away, battered but alive, and the little girl safe by her side. Friends, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like and drop a comment to let me know what you thought. Most importantly, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Your love and support are what keep me going. Thank you so much for watching.